Hello everybody, it's KaloaGames here today, and today we're building something I'm really excited for. This was a suggestion from, well, you'll see. It was a suggestion from Bunny Bell Boo on Twitter, so shout out to her. She's another Sims 4 builder, and I asked on Twitter if anybody had some inspiration for more Halloween builds because I was running low on that. But yeah, she gave me the idea to do a fortune teller carnival or fair, something like that. But since I did a fortune teller house quite recently, I decided to do a Halloween fair, like a more general one. So here I am, just getting the shapes of the what do you call them? Of the tents? You don't call them tents, I know that, but I don't remember what you call, like, I don't know, the things. I'm sorry if you can hear my dog in the background. I'm not sure what she wants. I think she wants to go out. She was out recently, so she's not going out right now. But yeah, anyway, I struggled a little bit because I wanted to make like a central courtyard kind of thing. But then I googled some images about how carnivals and fairs are actually set up, and they're more like everything's in the middle, and there's like a trail that takes you around the whole place, or a like a little road or something. So I did that later. when you'll see it when I figure it out. But yeah, this was really cool to build. It's not something I would usually build because it's a pretty big undertaking and it's not a concept I'm very familiar with. But I really enjoyed, at this point, I was enjoying making the mirror house, mirror maze. I don't know what you call it exactly. Or is it called the fun house, or is that something else? I'm not sure. I don't know a lot of carnival vocabulary, sorry. But I had a lot of fun making this and adding all the mirrors. I do have to say, once I finished with this and I had all the mirrors, and once I was building other things, if this room was like in the same, was in sight, I got quite a bit of lag. So if you don't, I mean, I don't have a really powerful computer, so that's not such a, it's not so, you know, it's kind of whatever if you have if you can run the Sims at more than medium medium quality, then you're probably gonna be fine. If not, just you can delete some mirrors. They look cool, but you don't need every single one of those there. So here's when I realized that that's not how carnivals work. This is more like it. I wanted to have like an open space, just a roof, you know. Here I'm adding like the trail, I guess. And this room, I mean this lot, I would love to do like several versions of it. Not soon. It's not gonna be soon, but maybe near Christmas I can renovate it and make it look like a Christmas fair. Although I don't know if people go to fairs in Christmas because it's cold and snowing, but yeah, after this point most of the build is landscaping. I mean, there's definitely we have to finish the other two tents. Um, the We're doing this one right now. It ends up being a fortune teller tent, which I of course took some inspiration from my recent fortune teller house. And yeah, I used a sorry about that. She's kind of a brat today. I took inspiration from my recent fortune teller house, which I will put in a card up in the corner. And yeah, I used basically like the same layout and the same trick to do the fortune teller ball. And I decided to make a little photo booth. I think it ended up being very cool. I did take some pictures of some townies. I wanted to take a picture of Bella and Mortimer in that, or Vlad, but they didn't want to come to the fair. You see, that's the trick. I just took a snowball from the debug menu and stuck it in the tea light. And yeah, I took some pictures of the townies because I like to play just a little bit with the lot when I'm done with it to test that everything works and to, so it doesn't look as sterile. For example, I put some planters on near the selling tables, and I wanted to put some actual plants in them and not just leave them empty because that looks sad. And usually in a community lot you're not gonna just come to plant some plants, So yeah, the fortune teller has some potions there. Some of those potions disappeared in the live menu. No, not the menu, the on live mode. I'm not sure why, but there's some still there, so that works. And here I was just trying to decorate it more because it's the tricky thing about fairs and carnivals is that they're usually so full, or they look so full because they're always very full of people. But in this case, well, in The Sims, parks don't fill out as much, so I wanted to make it look really full with lots of stuff to do. I added in, well, the swings that you saw, the vending tables from Salvadorada, which I love those tables and I thought they looked really cool. I put some bubbles and some fall seeds on those tables, but you can sell whatever you want there through gameplay. I don't think that vendors will come on their own to sell there. And also to the seasonal food stall, vendors won't come autonomously. You have to hire them, which is kind of sad, but you know, I get it. There you see the planters. I'm just putting the seeds out so I can plant them in gameplay. I hear one of the get together bushes behind the stall because you know sometimes you just need a place to woohoo or to pee. And I finally used these seasons lights. Of course, this build has a lot of seasons stuff and a lot of spooky stuff. Here you can see me struggling with the huge empty building, which I had no clue what to put in. I even googled like what's in in carnival tents usually. It wasn't a very successful search result, but that's fine. We figure it out. We'll see what we did later. I added a little spider, some cobwebs. I didn't add a lot because since this is a carnival, they tend to move a lot and move from town to town, so I didn't want to make it look too permanent. Here, I'm just doing like a little banner because I wanted to put like a sign outside, but I wanted it to be spooky, you know. This took me a very long time. This is 17 times faster than when I built it. So yeah, it took a long time, but I like how it looks. It's not the most the nicest banner, but it's alright. It gives you the. I could have sized it up now that I think about it. I didn't think about that. Well, anyway, in the center I just put some grass because nobody would access that place, and there wasn't like enough space to put an activity there. You can see, well, you can't see it now, but I put some horseshoe throwing things from outdoor retreat, and I thought they really fit the theme. It was nice. I put spooky music uh, on all the tents, I believe, and now I'm doing like a little graveyard because this space was feeling pretty empty and I wasn't sure what to put, so just thought let's make like a spookier area because even though this is a Halloween carnival, it doesn't have a lot of like really spooky stuff, and I hid some of those gnomes like behind the tombstones. I also added, you'll see soon, I added some flowers to the tombstones, like someone visited the people, but they're just decorative, of course. There you can see some of the flowers I placed. It's not the most well kept fairground, but it's pretty okay, I would say. You know, I've seen worse. And I put those little things. You know how tombs sometimes have like a little dome, concrete on top. Yeah, that's as close as we can get to that. I think. Then I just decided to put pumpkins everywhere and also light up the place more because since it's a spooky carnival kind of thing, I really wanted to look cool at night. So in live mode I also changed the colors of some lights. Now I did like, this is in my head, this is it's a pumpkin carving contest station thing. Yeah, So I put some little tables with some pumpkins outside so you can like judge them, and more space so you can put your own pumpkins that you get through gameplay there. This took a lot of detailing, but it was very fun to do because I don't usually do so much outdoor stuff. If you have seen my other videos, you know that I spend most of my time on the build itself and the interior design, not the landscaping, so it was a nice challenge. Now we're doing the big huge tent, which I thought, why not make like a stage or like a Halloween play, and I thought that looked pretty cool. The tables do look a little weird, all squashed together, but you know, I didn't want to put a foundation and have to deal with that on all the other tents. It would look too weird. I put some movie posters out so you can see. Well, no, they're not movie posters right now. And fold up chairs, of course. And I thought we needed some popcorn because what's a fair without popcorn? So I put the popcorn maker, the ice cream maker, you can make your own. And yeah, that's basically the last tent finished. Now I'm just doing some detailing, finishing up the lighting, and yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. This video is the build sorry, is already up in my gallery. You can search it with with my ID, of course my EA ID. It's KaloaGames without the space, and the links will be down below. And thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please leave a like. And please let me know what you thought of the video. And now I will leave you with the screenshots. Bye bye.